What's up with y'all and pulling backs, bro? Y'all need to hit y'all stretches more. Hit you one of... Oh, my fault. Hit you one of these. So basically, bro's never touched his toes before. We on Cayman Jack today. Let's go ahead and put that in the frame. We on Cayman Jack margarita flavor today. Just a light cocktail, you know. No shots no more. The liquor has done something to my system that's damn near irreversible. But we're going to kick this. I got an episode for y'all today. We're going to kick this off with a Reddit story time. Commercial break. Okay. So for a Reddit story time, we have... Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. For Reddit story time, we have... What are the worst injuries you have sustained doing the simplest, most mundane tasks that shouldn't have caused you any injuries, but they did. You feel me? Ooh, I'm getting into that one. I'm getting into that one next. All right. So, first one we have, right? I dislocated my knee. ... Putting socks on. All right? Bro was doing his regular, I'm going to work. Let me put... How did you... Okay. I was standing near the foot of my bed and was doing a balancing act, putting socks on. So one of them, you know, one-legged things. When I went to put my right leg back down, my pant leg somehow got stuck on the footboard of my bed. My jeans somehow then decided to rip, and my knee moved in a way it was never intended to. I'm definitely a klutz and tend to find myself in very... I'm trying to figure out... Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out how does that happen? How does your knee just... His knee hit the Caleb City, like, fold. From now on, that's what it's called, bro. The Caleb City fold. When your knees just... There's a video that Caleb City did. There's a video that Caleb City did. Basically, it was like when you got weak knees. Bro weak in the knees. Bro, what's that song? It's by is it SVU? Is it SW? SWV. It's called Weak. I get so... Bro was weak in the knees. Okay, next one. Laughing with a friend of mine at Dairy Queen. Laughed so hard because he pulled out a condom instead of money, and he thought everyone saw him. So I burst into gut-wrenching laughter, apparently rupturing my L4, L5, S1 vertebrae, requiring emergency surgery. This bro laughed so hard, he broke his back. Bro laughed so hard, he got to walk with a cane now. Bro laughs like... I can understand rupturing like something in the gut biome. How you laugh so hard your back hurt? Bro had you dying. Okay. Next one. That one's boring. I was sitting on a couch. There was a blanket on the floor barely covering my feet. Facts. While seated, I leaned forward to put the blanket onto myself. Pulled a muscle in my back and was out of work for... God damn. What's up with y'all and pulling backs, bro? Y'all need to hit y'all stretches more. Hit you one of... Oh, my fault. Hit you one of these. So basically, bro's never touched his toes before. You know how you do those stretches and like you're sitting down? It's very... people in the gym do it a lot, right? So you're sitting down, right? Is if you're working out, do your stretches before and after, all right? Dynamic stretch... What is it? Yeah, dynamic stretches... For beginning, static stretches towards the end. But anyways, so you're sitting down, right? And let's say it's after your workout, right? You're trying to just get the juices flowing, or you know, whatever the case may be. You're sitting down. You're. These are my legs, right? Obviously, they're my arms, but these are my legs. Your legs are kind of like this, right? They kind of spread out, and then you just reach for each toe. You know, you just reach for each toe. Bro's never done that stretch in his life, because how you pull your back. This is a good one. I've done this. Walking and taking off a jacket. Suddenly, lightning in my back. Couldn't walk for a week. Had to go to. Oh, I thought bro got hit by lightning. I was like, I felt that because if you remember, a couple episodes back, I almost got struck by lightning. Yeah, when I was younger, I almost got struck by lightning. Anyways, when I was a little kid, I fell over and broke my collarbone while sitting and eating waffles. I wish this was fake. About a year before this incident, I broke the same bone playing on my mother's bed. I believed I was a Power Ranger and rolled off the bed onto hardwood floor. Your collarbone, bro. It's always funny when people's skeletons just fail them. Just when people's body just Control Alt Delete on them. Cause how you break your collarbone doing how do you break any of this stuff? Doing the same stuff you've been doing for a majority of your life. That's like me breaking. That's like me rolling my ankle by just walking, bro. I think that's happened before, where my skeleton just failed me, and I was just walking. I was just la-dee-da, head in the clouds. I was Shikamaru, head in the clouds. And then all of a sudden, I'm trying to go this way. My ankle said, nah, nigga, guess where we're going? We're going right. So I'm going left. My ankle was like, we going right. And lo and behold, I'm Jaeger, you feel me? Caleb City in his, because my skeleton failed me. But I only did that thread because I just recently sprained my toe at work doing some mundane shit. So story time, right? So it's it was like it was the day before Friday. I know that much. So it's a Thursday afternoon, right? Around like 2 p.m. Thursday, leading up to, oh, by the way, happy Monday. Anyways, leading up to Monday morning, right? Or not Monday morning, but Labor Day weekend, okay? We're moving around the factory, right, or the warehouse. So I'm helping my coworkers move some things, right? We're moving piping and we're moving tubing and we're moving different stuff, right? And pallet jacks are coming out, forklifts are coming out, right? We're getting it up to par. Okay. So one of my coworkers, he's like, yo, can you help me downstack some of these pallets? I'm like, psh, kosher, bro. It's calm. Let's do it. You know, downstack. I used to work at Lowe's. I'm used to downstacking pallets, you know? So I'm like, sure, I got you, bro. So he brings the pallets over, right? Big ass stack. He brings the pallets over, takes the forklift, gets them down to a more sizable height, you know, because I'm a short nigga. Gets them down to a more sizable height. And we start downstacking, right? So we get one pallet out the way, right? Boom. We go ahead, send that towards the shelves, right? And then, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Let's expedite this process, get a little bit more efficient. I can do this by myself, right? Or so I thought. So let's deliberate. So I'm downstacking this pallet by myself, right? And I'm like, man, this ain't nothing. At least so I thought, right? I then go to hold it like with the reverse grip, you know, if I'm with the reverse grip, basically, right? But my hands are like this. So it's reverse grip, but my hands are like this. So I'm basically using all forearm. I'm using all forearm to hold this pallet. This pallet was heavier than I thought. Okay? This pallet was heavier than I thought. Not heavy as in incapacitating heavy, but heavier than I thought from my... I ain't been to the gym in a month and a half. So heavier than my forearms would have allowed, right? Bro. So I'm grabbing this pallet. I'm like, my forearms burn. This shit is heavy. So I just, for a moment, I lost my grip. The shit slams on my toe, bro. The shit slams on my toe. When I tell you, I've never felt pain. I've been in some painful situations. Again, my ankle said we going this way when I want to go that way. My I done had a couple knees buckle. You know, I be weak in the knees sometimes. I done had a couple knees buckle. I done had some hip injuries. I don't know how I had hip injuries in middle school, bro, but I did. But never before were those instances, right, as painful as this pallet falling on my toe. My toe was black. Still black for the better half of it's Monday? Yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, bro, I understand why they wear composite and steel toe shoes in the factory. Before I couldn't get it. I was just like, what are the odds of something coming and chopping your foot off? I get it now. You could just as easily lose your foot from a saw as you can from losing your foot from a pallet dropping on your shit. Cause I would have thought somebody literally chopped my shit, like chopped my toe off. That's how I felt. I felt like my toe was gone. So what are the worst injuries that you suffer from mundane bullshit tasks? I suffered mine from down stacking a pallet that I thought I could just handle like this, like a baby basically. Nah, bro. Nah. Wear your steel toes, bruh. Wear your proper PPE. Because if you don't, you could be losing a toe. With that being said, welcome back to another episode of the YourStory podcast with YourStory, Rodney. Go ahead and take that applause clap right here. I can't shake and bake on the couch, but Millie Rock. I can do the wave. Anyways, this is episode 26. It's episode 26. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me take up your 45. You feel me? Yeah, after lunch, right? Your before lunch, your during lunch, because most people will be listening to this during lunch, right? Your what else will people be doing? Your fucking, what else will people be doing? Gym. If you finally said, you know what, let me do some stretches while I'm in the gym, and you hit them. So that your gym stretch period, your after gym stretch, you're doing your dynamic stretches before your workout, you're doing your static stretches after. If you listen to me then, right? Your dinner, right? But don't listen to me during dinner dates because that's weird. Yeah, thank you for letting me take up your time. Your next, we'll say like 40, 45, whatever the case may be. If you're seeing this visually, right, and you can see the pink Texas hat. I believe this is the pink Texas hat. No, this is Bucky's. You can see the Bucky's hat. Go and you're looking at this visually. Go ahead, do me a favor. That means you're on YouTube. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, right? In that order. The like is so it can boost the algorithm. The subscribe is so you can see when I'm, you can follow the channel. Let me know what you think. And then the bell is so that you know when I'm posting. You feel me? Because sometimes YouTube has a little thing where it doesn't want to tell you that your favorite YouTuber is posting. So do me a favor, hit the bell so that way you don't miss nothing, Do that for me right now. I'll give you time. So anyways, if you can't see the Bucky's hat, right? You can't see the Cayman Jack, but you can hear it. You can hear the sips. Hold on, I got you. If you can hear the sips, you got that little ASMR in your ears. That means you're on Spotify or wherever you decided you wanted to listen to podcasts. But if that's the case, and that's the only medium that you can interact with your boy in, that means that you need to go ahead and hit that follow button, because I know there is one. Don't play with me. I be on Spotify listening to podcasts all the time. Do not play with me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. There's also a bell, so that way you know when I'm posting. Hit that as well. There's also a rating. Look, they say 4.9 dentists. Or no, what do they say? 4 out of 5 dentists recommend Colgate. I want y'all to do something different, bro. I want it to be 5 out of 5 people recommend the Your Story podcast with Rodney J. Salter. So do me a favor. Leave a rating. 5 stars is preferable. 5 out of 5 recommend this podcast. That's how we gonna do it. Cool? You got me? You got me. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and kick off the next what's it called? The next topic. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Which is this is gonna be a lengthy one. I'm gonna get some research involved because because I don't want to hear no beef in the comments. But the big three, all right. If you're an avid anime watcher, or you either are new in the up and coming space, whatever the case may be. If you have, I won't say if you've what's called digested anime content or manga content, but if you have digested, at least a couple of animes, then you know what the big three means, right? Your big three in the anime space are your Naruto, your Ichigo, your Naruto, your Bleach, and your One Pieces, right? Your One Piece, your Bleach, your Naruto, right? Those are the big three of anime. I don't want to hear nothing about no Dragon Ball Z, no Sailor Moon, no Berserk, no none of that, bro. I don't want to hear no Cowboy Beat, none of that. No Inuyasha, no none of that. No Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't want to hear none of that, because when people think of the big three, the thing that let's be honest, bro. Here, two things. One, I don't want to hear none of that Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon bullshit, because those animes, Dragon Ball Z, those animes didn't make anime mainstream, right? Dragon Ball Z is I have a love-hate relationship with Dragon Ball Z. It's cool. It's alright, right? But those older shows are cool, but they didn't take anime to the level that it's at right now, bro. That's attributed to Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, bro. We can sit here and debate it all day, argue with your mama. Two, why are people always trying to pit the big three? Why are they trying to pit them together? For what? Right? The argument should never be, can Luffy beat Ichigo? Can Ichigo beat Naruto? Can Naruto beat Luffy? Can Naruto beat... It shouldn't be that, because their universes don't coincide. The laws that govern their universes don't coincide. But for the sake of bullshitting, right, and for the sake of being like there's no Warren Ba Sensei, I'm a humor the anime community with who would win in a what is it, like a 1v1v1. Let's get this out the way, all right? Let's get this out the way. Luffy, not even standing a chance, bro. He's not standing a chance, bro. And the reason why I can say that with the utmost confidence, right? Luffy's good, all right? Don't get me wrong. This Gear 5 shit is good. But the people that he's fighting, they're not gods. He may have the sun god fruit, right? The sun god Nika mode, whatever you want to call Gear 5, human fruit, right? He may have that, but he's not fighting deities. He's fighting barely island level threats, bro. And I say this because Kaido, for all his salt, had Oden not been basically manipulated by CP0, Oden would have won, bro. So for all his salt, he not really putting it, like, Kaido's not really putting, what's the bro's name? Kizaru. Like, these are all island level threats at best, bro. At best. So Shanks, island level threat, maybe dual island level threat at best. Maybe he can conquer a whole ocean, all right? Maybe he's ocean level threat or East Blue, whatever you want to call it. At best, though, they're not world-ending threats, right? And so Luffy out of the equation, bro. And Luffy's nice. One Piece is nice, but Luffy out of the equation, bro. I'm sorry. Who we have next? All right. Let's start with Naruto, okay? Let's say it's a Naruto. Let's say it's a Naruto v Luffy situation. I want to say right now, to make Naruto's case, he's already fought before Luffy. Luffy was what, like about 17, 19 when he got I forget how, when he basically leveled up his form, right? What's it called? He was about 16, 17, 18, 19, whatever. He was upper teens, right? Naruto was 16 fighting gods, bro. Actually, take that back, because he was fighting Pain, all 6 of them, which are comparable to gods. So He was fighting, yeah, gods at like 15, 16. With half the power that God Mode Nika is. So with that being said, like when you stack up the feats along to even with Ichigo, right, who's arguably maybe the strongest, right? If you stack up the feats, Naruto's feats, his fights and his feats, not his foots, but his actual like demonstrations of power and of knowledge and of fighting power far surpass Luffy. Also, Naruto's a ninja. Luffy's just some happy-go-lucky kid getting his ass whacked, getting beat every time. Every time. That's why, bro. The vitality of Luffy is cool, right? He gets up after every fight, but the vitality of Naruto is quite literally going to outshine that, bro. Yes, Luffy can get up at every fight, but also he's died like 67 times in one fight. This fight with Kaido in the Wano, it's the bro. He's died like 67 times, bro. So, or got knocked out or whatever the case may be. Like, at that point, you lost the fight, bro. Now, if it's a fight to the death, if it's a fight to the death, Naruto is putting him out. Lights out, bro. So anyways, that's dead, right? Now let's take Ichigo, right? Let's take Ichigo's feats. Okay? Ichigo's fought Sasuke. He's fought Ewok. He's fought pretty powerful. And let me see if Ichigo's strongest opponent. Let me see. Ewok, Aizen, Ukiyoda, Byakuya. Yeah. Ewok. So with that being said, right? Let's take Sasuke for example. Right, who's probably the most powerful person that he's ever faced, other than Ewok. But whatever, we're not taking Ewok right now. We're taking Sasuke, right? Let's take Sasuke for example. Sasuke was probably a two-dimensional deity, right? And actually, let's say he was probably a let's take the Soul Society as its own, although they're all in the same realm. But let's just, for argument's sake, right? Let's take the Soul Society as its own dimension, right? And then let's take the living world and Hueco Mundo as its own dimension, right? So let's say they're just on three different planes of existence. I know they're not. I'm very well aware that they're not. But for argument's sake, let's say that they are, right? That would mean, because Sasuke successfully took over Hueco Mundo, right? Successfully successfully attacked and damn near destroyed the Soul Society, and then successfully attacked the living world, right? So that would mean that at base, Sasuke, who's probably the strongest, right, bar Ewok, is what I would say like a three-dimensional being, right? A three-dimensional deity, okay? So we're taking somebody who can destroy worlds, right? Potentially destroy worlds on three different planes of existence. Cool. Right? And then let's take Ewok, right? Let's just take Ewok, who successfully destroyed the Soul Society damn near, right? He obviously had the help of the head captain, who was doing just a marza of moves. He did north, south, east, and west for shits and gigs at that point, because, like, you didn't even need to do all that. But he did. And it was fire. Literally. But you take Ewok, who successfully took over Hueco Mundo, who successfully took over the Soul Society, who's successfully trying to take over the living world, trying to basically destroy all those things, right? To destroy the Soul King. So it's like, you take somebody who's on par with the head captain, give or take, right? And Ichigo's fighting him. So it's like, that's a feat in and of itself. If he's not necessarily stronger than Sasuke, but if he's on par with Sasuke, it's like, that's a feat in and of itself, right? So I would say Ewok is also a multi-dimensional being, right? Speed feats, Ichigo has them, right? strength feats, Ichigo has them, right? He's strong. The hollow mat, like all of that stuff, right? Ichigo has the feats, right? Now let's take those feats and let's stack them up to, again, like I said, Luffy's out of the equation, bro. Let's take those feats, right, and let's stack those up to Naruto, he's the only one left, right? Like I said, Naruto is facing gods at 16, 15, 16. All right, but let's take his latest. Let's take Ichigo's latest feat, which is fighting Ewok, right? And let's take Naruto's latest feat, which would be, let's not take, because what, Ichigo is about, I don't know, 19, 20. So let's take Naruto at, that would be the last, right? That would be when that would be Naruto's comparable age. Okay, so we have Ichigo fighting Ewok, multidimensional deity. He's not even necessarily a deity, but multidimensional, right? Opponent. And then you have Naruto, which at this point had fought Toneri, had fought Kaguya, had fought Madara, had fought Obito, had fought Pain. So it's like he has, let's count it, Pain, Obito, Madara, Kaguya, Toneri. That's 5 different and here's the thing, I can say multi-dimensional because Kamui operates on a different scale, right? On a different dimension. Kaguya operates on different 4 time spaces, all right? Different 4 time spaces, all right? She has the gravity one, she has the lava one, she has the ice world, and she has the root time space. That's 4 different, if not 5 different time spaces, all right? So already, Naruto's already fought, even if you don't count Madara and Obito as multi-dimensional deities, you can count Kaguya because, again, she operates in different time spaces. Then he's fought Toneri, which is already on a different time space, in a different plane of existence because he's on the moon. And then he's on a different time space well within the moon. So that's Naruto's feats, right? And then we have Ichigo, who's fought a multi-dimensional being. Who's about 2, by this point, he's fought 2 multi-dimensional beings. Right? But here's why I give it out. I give it to Naruto. Because I give it to Naruto for this reason and this reason here. Naruto is able to beat a multi-dimensional being with a punch. No blades, no awakenings, no masks. He used his raw talent, right? Where I would give the edge out to Ichigo, but no. But no. Naruto has done more with his feats. He's done more. He's beat more multi-planet ending, right? Because Kaguya, that's their whole, the Otsutsuki, that's their whole mission, right? Is to destroy planets. Toneri, his whole mission was to sink the moon into the earth. So world-ending apocalyptic type bullshit, right? Naruto's done that twice. So let's just cut the bullshit, right? He's done that twice. World-ending, and that's just Kaguya and Toneri. That's not counting Madara, who's about to do the same shit. That's not counting Obito, who's about to, like, those are world-ending apocalyptic ass things. Those are world-ending opponents, and Naruto beat them with a punch. So that's why I say Naruto. That's why I say out of the big 3, Naruto's the winner, bro. Now, if we're talking prime, if we're talking like latest power up, what? Baryon mode is fuck, bro. Fuck a time. Fuck what is it? Well, the time shit, right? Fuck all of that. It has the ability to shave off your lifespan. Like, think about that real quick. His Baryon mode has the ability to, with each hit that lands, whether it's clean or not, whether he hits you square in the nose or you block it, it has the ability to shave off your lifespan. Chakra operates in the same capacity, well, close to the same capacity as Reishi, whereas you have to channel it, right? Obviously, in the Soul Society and things like that, Reishi kind of makes up the composition of everything they see. But in the living world, Reishi is within the person. So if we're operating on the living world, it operates in the same way as chakra does, right? So with that being said, burying mode is it. You're telling me every hit is shaving off my lifespan? Ichigo doesn't have anything for that, bro. The speed feats alone of burying mode are crazy enough. Faster than the eye can track, faster than the eye that was made to track things can track. That's why I'm like, Ichigo wouldn't win against Naruto. Ichigo just wouldn't win against Naruto because at multiple intervals, Naruto was moving faster than the Sharingan. The Sharingan is made to track chakra so much to the point of foresight and future prediction, bro. It's time lapse, but either way it goes, so much so the Mangekyo Sharingan, the regular Sharingan, is able to track chakra so well that it can tell what you're about to do before you do it. And Naruto is moving faster than foresight. Like, peep it. And then you're telling me that a person, Ichigo, composed of natural energy, because once he turns into a Shinigami, is just all Reishi. So, composed of nothing but chakra, basically, or nothing but natural energy, right? Natural spirit energy. You're telling me that he'll be able to No. It's simply no. So, with that being said, Naruto's winning. And I don't want to hear nothing, like I said, argue with your mother. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and I hate getting on anime debates, bro, because I love it, but I also hate it because I'm like, y'all don't wanna see me in that capacity, bro. But anyways, to wrap this all up, we're hitting the 35-minute mark, right? To wrap this all up, I just stumbled across this thing on TikTok called older brother lore, and I want to kind of tackle that because it's it's kind of funny, right? So when it comes to older brother, everybody's like, "Oh, I wish I had an older brother." This and the third. I have an older brother. I have a couple older brothers, and I am an older brother, right? So let me tell you this: older brother lore. There was this one that was like, it was this video, and it was basically of So if you've seen Attack on Titan, right, you know that towards the end of the season, or towards the end of the latest season, him and Armin fight. Basically, and Eren is whooping his ass, bro. And so basically, the lore was like, it was split screen. It was like, bro's gone from his villain arc when he was younger to his peace arc when he's older, right? And that's basically older brother lore. But I want to say this: I wasn't a shit older brother, but I didn't have a whole bunch of shining moments, and it's true. Being the older brother, bro, you just kind of go through shit. Being the older sibling, period. For all the older siblings out there, look, I feel for y'all. Because y'all had to grow up, and y'all probably didn't want to. Y'all had to grow up at a young age. That's why you was taking it out on your younger siblings. Because you was like, y'all not my kids. Why am I raising y'all? But older brother lore is this, bro. It's basically like, we went before you, brother, sister were born. We was going through some shit. We was going through some adventures, bro. Some real deal adventures. Older brother lore. I don't know what's better, older brother lore or dad lore, because I feel like older brother lore you can kind of, dad lore it's all mystical, right? It's all, you were never there. you were as the son, as the daughter, you were never there. This is all made up in you. He can make, bro, dad lore can be whatever he decides, because it's all fantastical, right? It's all mysterious. You don't know. You have nothing to back it up except for the occasional friends, right? But you have nothing to back up his. He has nothing to back up his sources, and you're gonna keep that idea of your dad being this awesome dude in your mind. So you're not gonna question it. But older brother lore is a little better because you know, for some of that stuff you were a part of, right? So for me, my older brother lore, or my older brother lore would be like, bro, I had anger issues. I had crazy anger issues when I was younger. So it might be on that like I was beat like the same instance of I was beating Armin's ass when we was younger, but but now I'm on my peace arc. I was in my villain arc when I was younger, but now I'm on my peace arc because I had crazy anger issues, bro. I remember one time, and I'm sorry for this, bro, but I remember one time, me and my younger brother were watching TV, bro, and I'm real controlling. I was real controlling when I was younger, so I was like, I don't want to watch whatever you want to watch, bro. We watching what I'm gonna watch, right? And so I'm changing the channel, and bro's in my ear screaming, bro. Like he's not screaming yet, but he's getting up to that point. So I'm like, yo, you need to shut up. I'm watching what I'm going to watch. If you got a problem, what's up? So this boy's screaming in my ear, right? And I don't take well to screaming. I let that be known. I do not take well to, like, at a certain octave, everything's reactionary, bro. He hit that octave. I'm gonna let you know right now. He hit that octave. All right. He hit a note in his scream, and the next thing I knew, smack. The next thing I knew, he hit a soprano high note, and the ensuing noise was a smack. Don't scream at me. And all I could do was stare at him like, what's up? But I caught myself off guard too, because I was like, did I just slap him? Obviously he went to go tell it, but like, yeah, there's a previous episode there was some more there was some more older brother lore where bro was in my face talking about something, I'm not touching you, and then he took it too far and I had to go beat his ass. Older brother lore is basically that, right? It's basically we're going on adventures and you'll never be a part of it, but some of it you were a part of because I was whooping your ass in some of them. You know, I was whooping your ass in some of them. So with that being said, yeah, I gotta end the episode. So we've hit that 40-minute mark. I gotta end the episode right here. Again, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm going live. If you're listening to me on Spotify, you listen to the smooth, sultry sounds of my soothing voice. Go ahead and hit that follow button, leave a rating, 5-star travel, whatever you gotta say with the corazon. This has been Rodney J. Salter. This has been the YourStory podcast. Thank you all. Happy Monday Fun Day. Happy Labor Day. Enjoy yourselves. Salud. I cannot wait. The Lord is let's start off. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for the wisdom to do what I know I should be doing for today. Thank you for waking me up this morning, you know. Thank you for putting clothes on my back, shoes, allowing me the funds to put shoes on my feet, giving me sound mind. Thank you, Lord. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I shall not want. I forget the rest of the prayer. I'm gonna be honest. But I know it's He leads me down some green pastures. Yeah. Give us today our daily bread. Deliver us from evil. Yeah, I gotta read up on the prayer, but